Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing today? I'm Duke Skyloafer. Welcome back to Space Engineers. Man, who's in the chat? Everybody. Rumblestrip's here. Rev is here. Kaz is here. Marcus is here. I think I saw Toshiro up there somewhere. I don't know. Ayer's here. I think that's everybody. How's everyone doing? Hopefully audio is good with you all. Been trying to improve this. This setup is temporary now, I've decided. Until I can get the parts to fix the other computer, but we're going to be making do with it in the meantime. So just let me know if anything is too loud or too soft. I could adjust it. So, I hear our friends walking around outside already. Where is everybody? Hey. What are you doing? Okay. All right. So, the plan for today is to get this farm done. And there we go. Grab some of that real quick. I think I'm good. Walk the wrong direction. Let's figure out the food situation here. Grab a couple of things. Just take like 3 of those. That's probably okay, I assume. Either we are lightly under attack, or a unknown signal just exploded nearby. I'm assuming it's the latter. Alright. So, where did we leave off with this? It's actually further along than I remember. Oh, we were gonna have, let's see, what was this thing doing? This guy was out shopping for ores. I'm pretty sure that I showed this off last time, but we did redesign the back here, so everything comes out the back. And it seems to work pretty well. What's our deal? What were we up to here? I will be very excited when all of this type of stuff comes to SE2. Let's continue whatever job you were doing before, once your batteries are fully charged. And we're going to go back over here. See what we could do. Oh, I might have to get some ice. Everything's very unhappy about the amount of water we have. We need to make sure this room is airtight. And once I have some ice... Oh, this was going to be... did I name this building? Involuntary Paradise. That's right. Okay, good. This is going to be for airlocks, so that I don't accidentally vent the place anymore. What's that script called? Simple doors. That's the one we're going to use. There we go. Alright, so then we got farmhand running on one side. We got the airlocks running on the other one. And I think I put out an update since last time, and it is just a... yes. In fact, I put out 2 updates. There we go. So now, we're back to 1.1.1, which, if I recall, just had some... 1.1 was... supports modded water tanks, and 1.1.1 just fixes a couple of issues with the display, just some minor display things. So, we are going to fly on down to the ice and get some, just manually get some ice, since the miner is, oh, actually the miner is not doing anything. Let's just use the miner real quick. We'll tell it to stop, and then we'll just fly it around in manual mode, which is just where I fly it. So we'll just go over and get a whole bunch of ice. One load of ice ought to be plenty to do what we need to do. Is that the... That's not the crash from before. The crash from before was like... Oh, maybe that is. Maybe I should go over and figure that out some more. Oh, okay. Hang on. That might be a newer crash. Because last time it didn't shoot at me. Okay. Change of plans. The ice is dangerous. We're gonna come back over here for a second. I'm gonna tell it to fly to home position, and hopefully it'll do that without crashing. And then I'm gonna go and put all the important things back in the inventory, and then go see if I could disarm that. Alright, not with a drill. Alright, hang on. Alright, let's eat one of those. I wonder if... you know what? I bet I know what happened there. Should I bring... Let's not bring that. Let's get more ammo. Here's some right here. There was a scout ship flying around when I first woke up. Oh, I've got... yeah, let's put these back. And we'll just bring... We'll bring the less good ones in case I die. There was a scout ship thing flying around. When I woke up, it looked like it was far enough away that it wouldn't matter, and it clearly is gone, but I bet you it launched a drone thing. Character tools. Character tools. There it is. That's weird. Alright. Let's go see if we can neutralize this thing. Let's see if we could sneak up on it from this direction. Oh, did it just rotate? It might still have, yeah, it's moving around over there. Let's see. We could get it. Oh! Okay. How quickly does it rotate? Might want to just get the grinder out and see if we can get to it. Hello. Let's see. What have you got? Where is your... Oh yeah, you're one of those drones. That, what is that? What did you bring me? Where's your, like, battery or something? Cylindrical column. Oh yeah, right here. Good. If I could take control of, like, the remote control block or something, he could become, like, my new friend. Except that he can't fly anywhere. You know, you're dead, right? Yeah, you're dead. Okay. Very good. Okay, well, that's actually a fairly intact thing. Should we... I don't have a good way to bring it back. Well, let's claim it. We could always come and salvage it later. Is there a... Ooh, okay. What if we just take out... Okay, that's the access panel. Take out the combat system here. Let's see, and then we got basic stuff here. We're gonna have to find like a... Okay, some sort of a vent controller. Yeah, I think it's probably best to just grind it down for parts and leave the rest to despawn. We don't really need all the lesser bits here. We'll take the thruster components. Okay, you lost a rear one there. You know, that's a good question. Why was it aggroing against me? If this is just a regular cargo drone. What was it delivering? Oh, there you go. Oh, okay. Actually, that's pretty good. I'm not going to be able to carry all this, I don't think, but... Oh, maybe. Almost. That's okay, I don't need those. Okay, well, I guess I'll just leave this despawn then. That's really, Okay, so this had nothing to do with the pirate ship. This was just a regular tug drone flying through. So this has been happening a lot. These things are spawning within the atmosphere-ish, whatever you want to call it, of this planet.
Inventory full.
And their ions are not holding them up, which I think is really weird. So, all right then. I really should just use the cargo that's out here instead of going inside all the time. Take this. Oh, we have a lot of stone. Why did we have so much stone? That implies that the base is probably very full of stone right now. And I should not tell this thing to go mining. Which is good, because I didn't. Okay, well, what do we have that's not full of stone? Iron, cobalt. Okay. We have so much stuff. What was I sending this thing out to mine? Because it clearly brought back way, way more than I thought. Let's... You know what we could do? We got to get rid of some of this stone. How am I gonna... What's gonna be the best way to... Wait a second. Oh. I thought maybe these things were still on. What's gonna be the best way to eject all of this? We could... Wish I knew what that rumbling noise was. Let's see. What is going to be the best way to do this? We could just... I think we're just going to have to temporarily build an ejector off of something. Off of something. And then just eject stone for a bit. I guess this is the only place where I've got space. Oh, it's rumble strip rumbling. That makes sense. Let's see. We could put it... yeah, we could temporarily... Oh, I don't even have... Oh, that's lovely. I don't even have space to dump all the stuff that I just collected. What am I holding? Okay. That's a good thing, because we can make another cargo container. Oh, wait, hold on.
Meteors inbound.
Again? Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's make another cargo. Just put it right there. I've almost certainly got all the stuff for this. Oh. Interior, how much? Can I put... Oh, I can't put stuff back. Okay. Yeah, I very much agree. Sorry, I am not reading every single chat message at the moment. I should probably catch up. But yeah, I agree with the stone in SE2. I the fact that I am able to just set up a bunch of drills over there and just use that for a long period of time is yeah, it doesn't feel as good. Even though it's like the thing you need to do, basically. All right. Now that we got all that, let's actually let's actually still eject all of this stone because we don't need all this stuff. Let's make a sorter. I'll do a big sorter and a connector. And then I think I'm going to need a junction as well. What I'm going to do is go underneath here, grind this thing out. I'll have to grab my new tools in a second. Grab that. Wait. How about I get the stuff out of here before I grind away my ability to get it? Maybe we'll put it... Yeah, just so that I don't cut everything off from the base. We'll take it from there. There we go. I mean, I guess we could, but we're going to be very, very full of... Yeah, I guess we could. How much gravel do I already have? I mean, we've already processed a lot of stone. I also have a large reactor in the ship. So, but I've got 9,000 gravel already. 12,000, let's see, it's like 13,000. No, it's like 13,000. I have a lot of gravel. I don't know if that's... How much gravel do you need for a thing? 6? I mean, I could always get some more stone. Stone is pretty handy. Pretty widely available. Let's see. How do I want to pull this off? I was going to cover this area with light armor here. Let's do it. Let's do it this way. I am about to run out of oxygen, aren't I? Okay, I'm getting my tools and stuff. This is annoying. Let's see. That was cargo. Cargo access. Which container was that? Put those in order. Grab a little food while I'm here. And my oxygen. Okay. How's the audio for everybody today? Still doing okay? Just jumping in here to charge up. No, we are not going to. We're not going to do a ton of small grids. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right. Excuse me. Pardon me. Sorter. Which one did I just make? Probably this one. Sorter 3. Whitelist, not ore. That would be bad. whitelist stone. Alright. And then my connector, which is probably this one, because it's on the same grid. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make sure I'm going to double check here. Why does it sound like that there is a drilling happening? Yeah, connector. Okay. We are going to collect all and throw out. There's a consignment drone flying around. There it goes. Alright, that should... This is all stone, right? Just making sure? Yeah. Okay. Alright, so that's going to do its thing there for a bit. And we're going to go back to trying to get this thing to... Oh, there we go. Bonked myself. Bonk. Alright, we'll just do a little... so I don't pick up even more stone here. That looks cool. Hey, Rumble Strip's using the emojis. You get those custom emojis if you become a member of the channel. I made those myself. Don't they look nice? Alright. How far down is the ice? Are we hitting stone already? We might be hitting stone already, aren't we? Nope, we're not. No, I think we are. We're just ejecting it. I want to make sure that we are just packing the whole base full of ice, since we have so much room. Alright, so what should happen, in theory, is, if we set up everything correctly, as soon as we connect up again, that's probably good enough. As soon as we connect up again to the base, some of the ice should go into the ship itself, and a good amount of it will go into the farm and be, like, cut off from the rest of the network, and it'll just stay within the farm. The farm has a conveyor that should fill up, and we should be good. So as soon as we get around the ship here, I do like if you get near the path of the Pam, where it flies for Pam, you can tell it to fly to home position, and it will slowly scoot over to the path, and then follow the path back to the connector. Too far. Too far. And hopefully not blow up. Alright, and then if we're lucky, we should see... I hear the irrigation system's kicking on already. Yep, you could see the... You could see up there, at the bottom, that the farm plots are filling up. And, yep, water's going up. So the farm plots should be filled up soon, and this should stop blinking in a moment. And then Kaz, I like the new drills a lot. I think they I like that they're kind of square at the back instead of like long and thin. You know, like they actually look like the block area that they're taking up. Where's that consignment drone at? It's not crashing, right? It's over here. It might be crashing. No, it's going around the planet. Alright, yep, that's it. So they're full enough now that it's no longer an alert. So we have no alerts. We just have ice and water. So The irrigation has a ton of ice. The farm's conveyor sorter, it's just pulling ice from the base, though, so we could probably turn that off. Now, I think what we were going to do is, for the farm, we're going to turn that off, because there's enough. Actually, 2 of these. We could probably balance these a little bit. Oh, they've balanced themselves. That's nice. All right, then there's a little bit in the conveyor sorter, the O2 gen, and then some random stuff throughout the base here. That's going to have to probably move back onto the ship. That's a lot of ice. I got more ice than I thought. But yeah, what will... I believe what we meant to do at some point is put a... we're going to use farmhands to check when these things get low on ice. And when they do, they will turn on the sorter to allow more ice to flow in. And when they fill up again, then it'll turn them back off. We'll set that up later, though. I guess we could probably just plant some crops, huh? I never ran the... let's see. Let's get you turned on, so we can pressurize it in here. Love it. So what we can do is... Let's see, are you still filling up? Yeah, that's good. Okay. Good, good, good. So we'll have plenty of oxygen in here. And it's raining outside. All right, so what I need to do... Oh, you know what? That's actually a good point. Good point, me. Let's see if I could depressurize for a second here. What I want to do is actually... I'm going to need to cut some holes in the wall. That's why I'm depressurizing as best I can. I need to... Yeah, okay, good. I need to run some lines under the base, under this building, and get some conveyor access going in here. Do I want to keep that there, or just get rid of it now that all the stone is out? That's a good question. We're going to run... Coming out of here, we're going to run along the bottom here and go up. Let's see, I'm going to have to actually go in from the inside and figure out where I want it to be. Oh, come on. There we go. All right, I think I want it to be like in probably this wall. And then for symmetry, maybe we could do like a recharge unit over here. Although the recharge unit is also cargo access, technically. So maybe we'll just do a recharge unit. Whatever those things are called. Yeah. It's nice to be in here when it's raining outside, finally. Yeah, nice to be indoors. Alright, so we will... Actually, we could put a... We could just put, like, a cargo underneath here. Just to get some extra cargo. Yep, like that. And then... is it called recharge? No, it's called... Oh, what's it called? It's not power, it's... No, it's not utility thing. Oh, it's a... Oh, you know what? It's in the... It's in the survival kit group, I think. No, it's not. Refill? Refill station? There we go. Refill station. That's what I need. Alright. It's got a thing on the bottom. Good. And I'm doing it like this because this next section we can enclose this and just like have the connection continue on into that. So this won't be like the outside wall eventually. Yeah. Okay, cool. We're going outside. I might still do cargo access on that wall as well, just because it'll be more convenient. Yeah, the more I look at the SE2 tools and their design, the more I think that, like, the designs of the tools in this game really do feel like they were like, let's just get some placeholder designs in there, and then they just went with it. You know, it's like there's only been a couple of, like a handful of, maybe just the one update to what the tools look like. Yeah, that's it. And all they did was they were like, just take the placeholders and make them look, like, better. And the ones in SE2 really do feel like what they should look like. Alright, I'm going to need, what? Interior plate? Am I going to want to do armored ones? Probably. Underneath, reinforced, or should I just do... No, let's just do normal ones. In fact, I might just do... I might even do the round ones going across. So we're going to need... We have the T-shaped one, right? Yeah. The welder... I mean, the things look realistic. They just don't look sci-fi as much. Like, I don't know that a drill like that would be used for drilling stone and metal, you know. The welder's not too bad, honestly. In fact, at least the model for it now and the effect for it is way better than the original effect where it had like the particle stream that fired out not in the correct direction. Alright, so we're going to need interior plates to place all these. And I don't have any. Okay. I just want the normal pipe. There we go. Let's see. That is the blocked off conveyor line. Okay. Let's see. Now I'm trying to decide. I don't think I want to keep going with it here. I think we're going to end up using this to keep on going. So I think what we'll do is want to kind of hold it up. So I think what we're going to do is cut into one of these things. Do it like that so you can see it. And then maybe we'll change this one to the one with the flange on the end, or the end. Yeah, we'll do the end like this. And then we'll grab a thing there, because we're going to move it across. Come on, there we go. To, where is the equivalent other side? It is right there. Do I want to do I could do another cargo. No, we'll do the cargo above. Okay. So give me this guy. Okay. Have a good one, Ire. Thanks for hanging out. That's enough of that. We're gonna have to get rid of the stone at some point. Rumble Strip, what did your what did the patch fix for you today? I have not played SE2 yet today. I do know that the issues I was having in my last stream with the screens not coming up very fast, like that huge delay, that does seem to have been fixed. Whatever that was, I'm assuming some sort of memory leak. But oh, can I get through? No, I can't get through that cargo. That's the one I'm trying to weld up. All right, let me sit down for a second. Yeah, cool. That's the fun of the daily hot fixes, is there's not a lot of time for regression testing. Meaning there's a good chance that they're going to make a quick fix and not think about what are the ramifications of that, or not think about, but not have the time to properly test. Yeah, once we get this welded up, I'll be able to go in and actually recharge everything. So while I'm waiting for all this stuff to build, I'm pretty excited because my setup that I've been using for the past like 4-ish years has been one computer for gaming, one computer for streaming. Dual PC setup for streaming. And recently, my stream PC started having issues with crashes. Blue screens. Randomly. Sometimes multiple ones a day. Sometimes it could go a day and not, no problem at all. I ran some memory tests. So I was doing research on the different blue screen messages and eventually landed on it might be the RAM. So I ran Windows Memory Diagnostic, and that tool, I don't know. I mean, it pointed me in the right direction, but all it said was like, you have a hardware issue. Please contact the manufacturer. And the manufacturer, of course, is me because I built the computer. So I couldn't find anywhere any more information about what even the hardware issue could possibly be. But since it was a memory test, I assumed it was probably RAM related. So I ran a more... I can't actually pull through here. I can only access the terminal through there. So anyway, I ran mem test. I ran a better, or a more thorough memory test, and it showed me that every single stick of RAM had some bad memory addresses, some worse than others. The best one had only 2 bad addresses, but I ended up pulling all the RAM out, putting them in one at a time, running the same test, and seeing which addresses were bad on which ones, and then moving them around to different slots, and the memory addresses didn't change. So I ordered more RAM. But so in the meantime, since that computer's kind of out of commission, I don't really trust it. It is running right now, believe it or not. It's been running all day and monitoring the RAM and the everything Kazigo told me to do, basically. It's just been sitting there logging stats all day. And it's because it only really runs into the problem if it tries to write something to that memory address and then tries to read it back. It's usually 1 bit that's flipped or that's wrong. If it tries to write something in there and read it back, and doing so happens to be something critical to running the computer, I imagine most of the time it's either not using that memory or it's silently corrupting something that I will not find out about until much later. So it's still running. It's just sitting there logging stuff. But anyway, the point I was getting at was, this is an opportunity for me to reevaluate, because when I cut that computer out of the system and I moved everything onto the gaming PC, so all the whole streaming setup is on one computer right now. I don't like it like this. It's actually rather annoying. But since I already had to unplug everything and move everything around, it kind of gave me an opportunity to rethink how the setup is. And so when I do get this computer back to a stable, trustable state, I have some very good ideas for how I can make my streaming setup better. It won't matter to any of you at the end because it'll be about the exact same experience. Can I not pull through here? Didn't I? I told it to... Hold on. But anyway, I'm just very excited because it'll be better for me. Okay, I guess I didn't. I'm just really hoping, as I was saying on the Discord, I'm really hoping that it was a one-time issue that damaged the RAM and not like some sort of a ongoing thing where if I put new RAM in it, it will damage itself over time or something like that, which could be the motherboard or the power supply or something. Okay, so now we got that. So I'm currently monitoring the output, like the voltages off the power supply, and the RAM that's in there, and a couple of other things on the motherboard. And we'll see how it goes. All right. Well, anyway, that's done. This room is looking good, which means we could probably walk over here. All right, and then walk back over here and find some seeds. So we have a grain seed. We have some potato seeds. I guess that's all the seeds I have. Do I have spores at all? No. Do I have any beans? No. Okay, so I guess this is what I got. So we're going to make a planting toolbar for you and you. Then we're going to make it pressurized in here. I guess I should make sure that I'm 100% sure that I'm not going to need to cut into this room for a while. Well, I guess we just won't. We just won't. We'll wait till the plants are done, and then we will cut into the room if we need to. So, okay, water's good. Air is good. How many do I have? I have one of those. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to put our thing, our wheat over there, our grain, and we're going to put the potatoes down along this side. Yep, missed one. Okay, so there we go. So now everything's growing in here, and we have plot light going on, and you can see up in the screen the status of everything. It's going to take a little bit. Actually, I should probably put some screens along the edge here so that we could see what's going on, but these are my first actual true survival plants. Kazigo, you are 100% correct. Or Eddie, whichever one you prefer to go by when you're on my stream. Yeah, these are... I've finally planted some things. Let's, while we're here, and we're waiting for stuff to grow, let's just kind of adjust the stuff. Look, we got all this stuff that I haven't named. I've been doing, I think, a very good job of not... Oh, did I just get a survival upgrade? I did. Nice. I've been doing a very good job of not renaming all the stuff. And I want to get credit for that. These things are actually back on the TI, on the Titan. Speed module. Okay. It scares me when I hear the guns before I hear the spikes. Hey, Timmy Dean, welcome. Welcome. We just planted some plants, and we are waiting for them to grow while we rename some stuff in the base. Centered doors. We'll just rename these to door. We'll just call them airlock doors just in case. Not just in case, but in case I ever need to know which doors for some reason. I don't know which connectors are which. I think these two are part of the connector line. This one's probably my... Yeah, that's my stone ejector. So we'll just call this the... We'll leave it on the bottom for now. Stone. Actually, we're going to rename it to ejector. And then these two are... let's see. We'll make them part of this. Connector... to Titan. And then I don't need to see them at all. Okay. Let's see. This is the one for stone. And all of these we can get rid of. Alright, now I think all these corner lights, these are inside of the room with us here. So we'll rename all these to light farm. We'll call it farm walls. Farm wall. We're going to need... what should we... Yeah, we're going to want to... Oh, that's a big radius. We do not need that big of a radius. Let's just say, like, 15. And then we'll take the intensity way down. And we could make these perhaps a little bit on the ultraviolet side, just a little bit. Do I need to put these in a group? I don't think so. Then we got the troffer lights up in the ceiling here. And should we do the same kind of color? We'll do 10. Again, cutting the intensity down. Oh, that wasn't even all of them, was it? Yeah, I don't think so. Alright, intensity 2. I don't know that I like the pink in here. Also, why is it blinking on me? Actually, no, this is not bad. This is fine. This is fine. Alright, so where did they go now? Alright. Let's rename these two. You can hear the... Hopefully you can hear the irrigation systems kick on. I don't know if you've ever watched how they go, but they... the farm plots basically drain to about 50%, and then the irrigations kick in and start filling back up. So it's not like a constant filling kind of deal. How are we doing on... where does it say... Oh, there we go. So water usage, 91 liters per minute. I should probably put that... Yeah, whatever, it's fine. Just thinking about making a change to Farmhand Live. I don't want to. Alright, let's see. This is inside the farm. And I don't need to see that there. Let's see, we got all of our farm plots. Gone. What did we name? Yeah, we named them. Good. Oh, what are these hinges? These are my connecting hinges, and these are my building hinges. I'm gonna have to go and rename some of these. I don't remember what most of these are. One of these is the dock for the... What is this connector? Is that the one where I was building? I don't remember. But either way. Wind turbines. We can get rid of all these. Wind turbine, all gone. Don't care. Cargo containers. These are cargo small. Gone. I love a good. I love a nice, clean. Let's leave that in there so I could find it later. Let's see, I don't need you in the terminal at all. Oxygen tank. I don't need to see you there, or there, or there. I don't have a control seat at the moment. I'd have to put one down. I think we'll probably grind down those drills, and I think that's going to clear up a good amount of stuff in here. Mag plate, irrigation system, I don't need to see in here. Cargo terminal. We're probably going to get rid of most of those. Alright. Pistons are back over that way. Alright, so we are going to have to go and get... We're going to have to put some armor and maybe a Gatling or something underneath the base for the spiders. But we can do that a little bit later. What I kind of want to do is actually get some corner LCDs and put them down in front of the farm plots so that I could use that feature of the script. So what we do with those is put them down like this, and it'll automatically give us the status of things. So construction components I'm going to need. Actually, what else do I need? Computers and displays. Okay. And we don't have any. So let's see, I need 10. Oops. We need 50 and 30 and 10. And 30 and what was the last one? Was it girders? Or was it glass? It was displays. Okay. Alright, and then we can go into here and find all of those and just rename them to LCD plot LCD. That's all we need. And there, and gone, and there they are. I don't like the background. Nope, wrong button. That button. Plot. I want all of you, if I could do you all at once. Change your color to be white and your background to be black. There we go. Now we can see water level. Water levels are looking full. It sounds like the irrigation system is running right now. That's coming along. How are the potatoes looking? Potatoes are coming along. I'm happy with where the I'm happy with where the farm is. And the sun's coming up. The sun comes up this way. Or at least it would be nice to see it if it wasn't raining. Okay. Let's head out and get rid of the drills on the other side, since we clearly do not need, or at least I hope we don't need, the drills over there. Oh, you know what? All of these things are... Oh. What do we want to name these? Hinge. I'm going to just call it hinge. I'm going to name all of these hinge line. Yep. What did I do? That's what happened. just so that I can then go into the terminal and clean it up. There should be 4 of these. Okay. Then this should be the connector to Titan. And then this is a connector to farm, I guess I'll call it. I'll figure that out later. Oh, I did it again. Hang on. That's weird. I've never made that mistake before. And then we fly under this side. We shouldn't have a connector on this side, but we do have all of this stuff. So let's... How are we going to get... Where am I going to put it as I grind it down? Yeah, okay.
Inventory full.
That go? Yeah. And that's as far as that's going to go.
Inventory full.
Okay. I think we're going to have to fly all the way around to here to put everything back. Because I didn't think to put cargo access on the outside of the ship.
Inventory full.
Then we're going to do a check after we're done here, if I remember. We'll do a check of status of our ingots and ores and see if we... Oh, look at this! I didn't even realize this was here. There's some cargo access right here. Let's just leave that there in case we ever need that. See, look at me, thinking ahead. Thinking ahead. Okay. Let's head back in here. Alright, let me charge up. Maybe grab a bite to eat.
Inbound.
Maybe go look at the meteors and see if they're going to hit the farm. Not that I could do anything about it if they did, but... Yep. I think what we're going to want to do is build some sort of a platform kind of like stretching away from the base. Just so that we can get like a turret on the other side. Thank you. Okay. And we should start building the next side of the building as well. But first, I believe I said I was going to look at the ore situation. So we still have a ton of iron. Where's my... Don't I have a cargo that I named ores? Let's see how much of that we can... How much we can fit into here. So I want you to go next. And I guess we have ingots in here too at the moment, but... I don't remember what multiplier I am using for cargo. Let's get rid of that stone there. Let's get you and you going. We probably don't need the cobalt going there, so let's... Oh, we're going to need some more magnesium soon. Let's get... Okay, good. It's going to pull the iron in. So it'll do the iron first, then it'll do nickel, then cobalt. We were going to look into that goat script. We'll do that later. We'll do that another time. Can I see where I've got ingots sitting around randomly? So we have... Oh, maybe we don't need more magnesium. Yeah, I don't want all this stuff just sitting in the connector here. Silicon. That's in the assembler. We have a ton of iron in the assembler. Let's pull that out of there. Let's pull this uranium out. Platinum. Silver. Nickel. Get that gravel out of there. Cargo terminal has gravel in it. Has platinum in it. We must have hit that platinum vein at some point. Boy, I am so glad that we used that miner to hit that iron, because we are going to be... We're good for iron forever, basically. Plenty of silver. And we do have plenty of magnesium. We're good. Cobalt's good for now. Yeah, we're going to be good. Gravel. Nickel. That's the silicon. Does that say 22.2 silicon? I think we're going to need more silicon. Did I set this thing up to go mine silicon, or was it still mining something else? I don't remember. Did I name this thing? Oh, I did. You are the... Whoa, what happened? Dock. Miner. Yeah, now I can't remember if I set it up to where it was going to drill at. I should probably find... Did we have some silicon somewhere? We had that one. Where was that at? That's way over there. Yeah, we should probably... I think we're good on pretty much everything. I would like to have it fly to the job position for me real quick, just so that I could remember where that is. We're not gonna... I'm pretty sure it's around the back, and then it was gonna get, like, cobalt and stuff. So we'll... Yeah, it's this area back here. That's what it is. With nickel, iron, cobalt, I think. Yeah. Alright. You can stop. Fly back to home position. We're going to go out and set up a job with that silicon there. And get this guy going on that. And then we can start working on the next base in the chain of bases. Since we do have plenty of material to be doing that. Okay. Now we are going to turn on our sensor field range. This thing not... Small grid here. This is the Go Getter Jet. It has that issue where it... Oh, interstellar hauling. They are hopefully not red to us. They shouldn't be, but you never know. Alright, we want to... Twin Sail Merchant. Nice. Why are we not... Why is the screen not updating? Oh, there it goes. That was weird. Alright. Record path and set home. I'm going to go forward a bit. Turn. And head over to this. Over here. Rather far away, but that's why we have a miner. That's probably not a worthwhile boulder. And it'd be great if you stopped before we got all the way over it. There's magnesium and nickel here too. Okay. Hopefully we get the path recording. Alright. Set up mining job. What is that? Oh, that's my shadow. I thought that was a smoking wreck up ahead. Alright, so we want the silicon, which appears to be over here, but we're probably going to end up getting a bunch of nickel as well. How are we doing on being aligned to the ground here? Good, okay. I'm going to leave this mining size, even though I know we're not going to mine this much. All right, we'll start it right about there. Ought to be good. All right, and then hopefully about 34 meters below us should be some silicon. I'm going to kind of move up a little. And if we get some nickel in the process, that's okay too. The nickel is slightly above the silicon, so I imagine we're probably going to end up with a lot of it. So, actually we could probably take the width and the height down one. All right, depth minimum. Let's do minimum 36. Yep. Here we go. It's fun to watch. The ship is that way. Okay, good. Alright, I'm going to let it do its thing. Oh, you know what I am going to do? Hopefully. I want to go into its programmable block and go into custom data, and we're going to enable broadcast. I'm going to try again. Last time I tried this on a different save, it didn't work, but we're going to try it again. We'll say about 2K. I think the base is about a little under. It's like 1.5K away. Now we're stuck in the ground and I can't. 1.5. I'm just trying to maximize or minimize power usage here. That says 2. 1,500. How about that? There we go. That makes more sense. Did we hit the silicon yet? Nope. No, we did not. We're close. Ah, thank God that's not going into the hole. Oh, apparently this is one of the loads where I take radiation damage here. I do love how non-deterministic that is. Okay, I'm going to head back to the base and let this thing do its thing. Where's the base? We'll get out of the sun here. And we will just head straight into the farm. Ah, okay. And charge up. And it looks like food is ready. Alright, so those are done. This is almost done. I'm going to stop and take a quick drink of water. So those of you watching the stream, if you would consider liking the stream, if you are indeed liking the stream, I would appreciate that. And if you'd like to get notified when I go live, please consider subscribing. All right, let's, at the very least, pick the potatoes very quickly here. Ah, look at that. All right, let's ship those back to the base where the food processor is. And see, oh, we got 13 potatoes. I didn't even look up at the screen to see. It should have told us how many potatoes we had to pick. But we'll do that when we see the thing. You know, I actually wonder, could I put I bet you I could put a time remaining on here. I think I can tell how fast everything takes to grow. I don't remember if I can tell that programmatically or not. That would be very cool, though, if we could tell it when is the next Oh, wait, no, I think it... Wait, it does tell... It used to tell that. It used to say that. I don't remember why I changed it. Yeah, well, whatever. Food processor. Oh, I have a meal packing. Where am I at food-wise? I'm at 36. Let's, let me eat that. And food processor, you can take that. And we are going to produce from our food processor. I want to produce, what can I make with? Okay. What can I make? I can make a vodka. That might be good. What I want to make is... There we go. I want to make some seeds. I want to make like 5 more potato seeds. Cool. Then we will... Can I make anything with... I can't make anything with insect meat and potato, can I? Grain and potato. Oh, we're going to be able to make some bruiser A bites pretty soon. Mash effect bombs. Mammal meat. Okay, mammal meat. Grain. Ah, darn. We'll have to get... Oh, wait. No, that's the other thing. We got to find some veggies. Then we can make some Sabroid sushi. There's not much that you can make. I love this icon here. There's not much you can make with the vegetable, grain, vegetable, mushroom. Yeah, we'll have to hit some more unknown signals. But pretty soon we'll be able to make a mash effect bomb or a bruiser A bite. Or wildlife ail me. And we can make a vodka right now. We're not going to worry about the vodkas. Let's grab my seeds back out of here and replant them. Farming is so much fun. Potato, 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 potato. Happy Potato Day, everybody. And guess what? Why didn't that... Wait, I want a fast harvest. Fast harvest. Did I not? Oh, that's interesting. So, apparently, I had selected the potato, and now, because I no longer have any in my inventory, I cannot put the potato away, but it doesn't seem like... It doesn't realize that I have an empty hand. Or... Oh, it wasn't done yet. I'm just an idiot, that's why. Now it's done. It wasn't green. I should have known. Now I should have known. Okay. There we go. Now we got it. That's raining again. Okay, let's do the same thing. Let's get some more grain seeds. I think I might take... we got 3 grain out of there. I think we're going to make 3 grain seeds. And plant them again. We're not gonna make the... We're not gonna cook anything yet. We're gonna just make some grain. But this is very good. This is very good. Very good, very good, very good. Okay. What am I doing next? I am charging up. I was going to eat... Did I eat that meal pack? I guess I did, because I'm at 64. Maybe we should fly out and get that unknown signal. Yeah, I think we should go get that unknown signal. Maybe it's got some sort of a... Where is it? Oh. Never mind, it's in space. Okay, we're not going to get the unknown signal. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We are going to instead build the next building in this building system here. So let's get some steel plate. Why did STE bring up the irrigation system. Okay, that makes sense. All right, give me all of that, and that works. All right. So we're going to want to connect from here into the next room, and probably there as well. But we'll do that last because I said so. So I think the connection is going to be very basic. It's just going to be that, and maybe we'll make those corner ones a little bit better. But then this door here. Actually, we could just back to back. We could just do back to back walls here, couldn't we? Yeah, we could just do that. We could just go like cargo. Yeah, we could do that. Like back to back cargo and stuff, and then we could just continue this on underneath as our floor, or as our connection there. If we made this the interior wall of this building, then we're not really making much of a connection, like much of a difference in the... It's not really going to be a very big hallway is what I'm getting at. We could extend it out a little bit. I could make this door longer. I would have to... well, I could grind that door away, because that won't, because there's a door on the inside, so it won't, yeah, I think we're going to do that. So this will be the interior wall of the next room, and we could maybe make this thing look a little nicer going across. What will we do? What will we do? What kind of a cool looking thing could we do? Now there wouldn't be any, like, reason to look out, because there'd be no reason to go into here. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking though, Timmy. Is like I could do glass here, but there would be no way to look out, because you'd be completely, from the inside, you'd be completely, like, you know, this would just be a hallway, and even if I put like a glass thing there, you'd be looking at the pipe coming through here. Yeah, I like that idea, Eddie. Let's just do the round ones, because we never get to use round ones. We never get to use round. Let's do round ones like this. Yep. Yeah, there we go. And then so what we'll do is we will put like maybe like a hall, like a passage with a light here. So we'll still do the let's see, if I do that though, the airlock is... No, airlock will be fine. Airlock will be fine. I just can't go more than that and have the airlock still function. So we will put our centered glass door, our new one, right here. Then I need some passages. Do I want the passages like this, or do I want... Because it'll have a floor under it, so it's no big deal. Or do I want the corridor with the light? Which... I think corridor probably is going to look better with these doors. Oops. So let's do corridor. And we'll do this corridor. With the... Not the round one, the one with the light. So that's what we'll do. We're going to just put that. There we go. I hope you didn't just vent the place. The good news is that if it had vented, we would have a bit of a grace period where they would not presumably have died that quickly. So, pressurized 98%. Are we not... well, it's probably fine. Oh, wait. Yeah, you are 98. Okay, I'm going to do a stupid thing and say depressurize, pressurize. Pressurize. Well, I swear to God, if you have broken pressurization in this world, Keen. Alright. There we go. So we're going to lose a little bit of air doing that, but eventually we'll have another building on the other side, so not a big deal. Alright, let's weld all this up. What do I still have on me? A bunch of steel plate. And I could put, like, in this extra space in between, I could put, like, some timer blocks for farmhand alarms and stuff like that. We could do all sorts of stuff. Okay. And then at some point, just thinking at some point, we're going to have to make some sort of a combat ship and go after that stronghold. Oh, this is the other thing we need to get rid of. Just because that is taking up space on my terminal and we're not using it. Cool. What I'm going to do here, actually, is get rid of that. Let's keep that, because that thing's attached to it. But that is the exact thing that I want to use here. I want to grab this and get the... Which variants do I want? I think I like this one. We're going to do that. Do that in between. Let's put most of that back. Just need interior plates. Then we're going to go spider hunting. You are piped up, right? Oh, yeah, there we go.
Energy flow.
Oh, that's good. That's why we need to put a turret on the bottom of the base. Yay. Nice bounce. Nice bounce. Alright, then we're going to have to charge up too. Okay. Yeah. So it'll kind of look like there's something going across. I don't know. I think that looks okay. Let me... Now let's keep going through this door. I was going to say let's not go through this door, but let's keep going through the door, because then we'll get the make sure that that air is actually recharging. I agree that that is within the margin of error of what how the room with oxygen should be, so I'm not really worried about it. All right. Yep. We're looking good here. This is looking good. These are looking good. This is nice. This is nice, you guys. I like it. I like it. So, one thing I didn't think of entirely is, what is the next room actually going to be? In the sense of, like I could make it like a, let me stand in the shade so I'm not taking radiation. It could be like the office. It could start to be a, we could start to build more industry in there if we want. There's a lot of different options for what we could do in the next room. And before I start building it, I want to kind of know what it's going to be. It could be a hangar. You know, we can make a hangar for like a garage to build things in. It could even have like a elevator that goes down to the ground for ground vehicles or something like that. I don't know. Ground vehicles on this planet are a bit of a pain because they tend to bounce and fly up into the air because of the gravity. So, but yeah, we could do like a hangar next. That might actually be the best thing to do. Just so that we could have a larger place to maybe store some ships, some fighters, could potentially do like a welder wall of some sort in it. Would it be wise? Would it be wise? I think maybe I should not do that immediately next to the farm, because we will be venting that room. If we're doing a hangar, we'd be venting it periodically to let things in and out. So let's maybe not do that next. Maybe next, let's do maybe like some living quarters. And then next to the living quarters, we'll do like a hangar. I think that's good. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add some timer blocks that I could use with farmhand. And I'm probably just going to put 4 of them in, I guess. I don't know. What would I even need to alert on? Probably things being done. Let me stop flying. I'm probably going to want low ice or low water. Let's see. We definitely want low ice. Maybe low water. Let's see, what would I even do with low water? I would probably... I think we'll probably do a broadcast controller instead. So, but let me just throw 2 timers in here. I keep going into the thing and then not doing what I want to do. Let's put 2 timers in here and 2 broadcast controllers. And put all that into production, and you're gonna see. Timmy, I actually do think that would work. Putting downward thrusters and just kind of having them lightly running. I do think that would work. But I'm not 100% sure is the thing. Oh, is the broadcast controller not in this group? That's silly. Silly. Where am I put that right there? I'll just put it right this way. Alright, let's go put the other 2 on the other side. I don't need 2 of those, do I? Alright, so here's what I want to do. I put that one the wrong way. That's fine. No, that's not fine, because I want these to look into the room that I'm making. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And then that'll connect up to a equivalent one right there. But first what I want to do is... broadcast controller. This one's going to be plot ready, and this one's going to be low water. And then the timers, I will come back to the timers at some point, but both of these are going to be like that. And then go to our farm, put both of them in the group, go into custom data, plot ready. So we're going to go with on any crop ready. Farm plot is ready for harvest. A farm plot is ready for harvest. And then on the low water one, we're going to find water low. A farm plot is low on water. Now what that will do is when that event triggers, it'll put something into the thing here. It'll announce it, and hopefully I will notice it. That's the goal there. The timer. This one is going to be low ice, and I leveled up again. This one is going to be unused for now. We'll come back to it. We'll figure it out later. Then we're going to take our... Where are my timers at? Timers. We'll put both of these in the group. Then we'll grab our low ice one, and we will say on ice low, true, and on ice not low, also true. And then we will set up the actions to have our sorter, which I think I'm taking some, I'm going to do this over here, so I'm not filling up on radiation. I need my sorter for the farm to be available in the terminal. And then my timer for low ice. So what this will do is... No? Where's my sorter? Did I not say... Didn't I just say...
Inbound.
Didn't I just say to put it... Oh, I said in terminal. I need toolbar config. Okay. Low ice. We will say... There it is. Toggle on off. So it's off right now. That was kind of close, huh? Okay. Oh, a mining carriage. Let's hope he doesn't come... He looks like he's coming right over us. Let's hope he doesn't cause me to accidentally shoot him, because that would be unfortunate. Alright, so now what should happen is when the ice gets low, it should turn on the sorter, and when the ice is... Oh, man, I didn't go through. When the ice is no longer low, then it should turn the sorter back off. And so we'll be able to suck some ice in from the base, if there is any. And if there isn't any in the base, then it won't untrigger, and it will just say, you know, it'll just stay on until we get some more ice in there, and then once they fill up again, it will shut off. So that's going to be the deal. And then the broadcast controllers will... Yep, we got 14 potatoes. The broadcast controllers should tell me... I assume these were done before the... before I had the broadcast controller set up, but let's grab our potatoes. And let's go and get more seeds. And I really should make another... food processor, but we'll do that probably in the next room. Although, well, as long as I can connect into it, it'll be fine. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we will be good to go. While we wait, I'm going to eat one of those. I'm going to put you in there. There we go. And now we'll plant some more seeds. And that mining carriage is making me really, really nervous. That's going to fly like right over us. But he seems really high up, so I'm not terribly worried about it. We just, if he decides, I don't know how heavily armed a mining carriage is. I think the next thing I'm going to do before I continue on this room is put a turret underneath the base here. Hey, friends. I don't feel like dealing with you. Follow me over to roughly here, huh? Come over here. Thank you. All right. Yeah, let's so what I wanted to do over here, what do I still have on me? Good, plenty. All right, I wanted to do just like a half layer of light armor underneath here just to get a little, just to get the bottom protected just a little bit and maintain my air tightness, you know, for sure, but also just to protect, because there's a lot of just like floor under here and everything. So we're just gonna, not a whole lot of armor, just a little bit, and then I'm gonna have to figure out how to get a little turret under here. Actually I should probably just do it like right underneath the, like we'll split here, we'll go to here, that's where our turret, our underneath turret will be, and it'll pick up the bugs most of the time, I think. So. Then, I think it's about time we got rid of you. Yep, not you. Actually, do we want to get rid of you? We could do another turret. Oh. When did this happen? That might be the noise. Hang on, let's fix those up. Oh man, there's a bunch of damage over here.
Energy.
I wonder if we hit the... I bet you we bonked that a little bit too hard. And it transferred back into here. Well, let's see if those are the... Nope. No idea. Alright, anyway, what I was going to say was out this side, we could probably do like a... like some sort of a turret on this side to... Some weather going on, huh? Just to protect against things coming in, like an upwards facing one. Maybe also a downwards facing one. Just to get the guys. I don't know. We'll think of something here in a minute. Let me grab some more. Grab some more steel plate. And let's kind of make this side of the base look a little bit better. Where did I put the... Here we go. I want to do this thing like right there. And then right here, I think I want to do like just some columns like this. Oh, I need interior plate for that. That makes sense. There we go. Just to give it a little something. And we could also put on top of it little hats.
Energy critical.
Oh yeah, I was doing that. I guess we're going inside to get that. Why am I walking so slow? There we go. Alright. We should be getting our message about these things being done soon. Really hope that works. It'd be embarrassing if it didn't. Is our mining carriage already moving away? Yes. Good. Well, since it's moving away, I'm going to take the opportunity while these things are building to take a drink of water. And of course, while I do that, I ask everybody, if you have not yet liked the stream, please consider liking the stream on YouTube. And if you'd like to get notified when I go live, please consider subscribing. If you would like to become a member, feel free to do that as well. You do get some cool emojis. And your name turns green and you get a nice little logo next to it. Like old Rumble Strip there. At some point, I need to go back. I'm building everything in one color here. I need to go back and add some variety. But I'm not in the mood for that at the moment. But that looks good. It looks good enough, at least, let's say. Then... oh, you know what I wanted to do? I noticed that that ship isn't back yet. That's kind of concerning to me. Or did it come back and I just completely missed it? It's still moving out there. Okay, one thing I wanted to do was... Oh, I don't have a good place to put it. I need to put down a programmable block and an antenna so that we can call it back. I guess I could take out this extra timer and shove it back here, and we could find another place for the other timer later. This is the, yeah, unused? Okay, good. Yeah, we'll do it here. We'll do this one, because I like this one. It has more mount points. Put it right there. Oops. Whoops. There we go. And then... Oh, man, I'm going to have to remember how this works. I need a antenna, not a capital antenna. But we just need to put an antenna somewhere. We'll put it just like right here. Is that going to bother that? Maybe we'll move it over to the side, like right there. I need to get this finished. Boy, antennas take a lot of stuff, huh? Alright, well, make that. Oh, dang. That's, I cannot carry a lot of stuff, can I? Do I have another... let's fill that out a little bit more so I could easily land here. Ugh. I didn't get my message yet, right? Oh, I did. A farm plot is ready for harvest. Okay, I might need a blinking light or something at some point to confirm it for me. That's okay. We will go get those in a moment. Let's see. You are going to be the one for Pam. And we're going to have to put it in station mode. There. All right. Fatal setup. Remote is missing. I need to go to custom data. Okay, now I got to remember how this works. Pam ship. Broadcast true. Oh, no, wait. This is, it's not, oh, shoot. It's not a ship. We don't want ship. We want to get rid of this. I got to remember how to do this as a station. Ooh, don't signal. So many distractions. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm going to look up I'm looking up the PAM script here real quick so I could remember how to do the station setup. There's something you put in the name. Controller mode. No, not controller mode. It is... Where is it, controller? PAM controller is a system you place on your base. Yeah. Alright, setup. Why can't I... There we go. Why can't I... What's going on with my mouse? Huh. Browser's being weird. Alright, add the PAM controller to the name. Okay. And then LCDs of seat, add this tag, PAM with the LCD number. Okay. I think it should just detect the thing. So I need to tell this thing, we'll just do it like this. PAM controller. And then I think it said recompile it. There we go. PAM controller. So now I just need a seat where I can sit and control it. And I guess I will hurry up and make one of those right here. And I think it should be a desk. Because this next room is going to be like the... Yeah, we'll just do like a desk. I think that'll work. The desk has a screen. Yeah, we're just going to put it right there. This is going to be the inside of the next room, so might as well. Then... Yeah, I'm going to be honest. We're not going to make any of those turrets today. I'm lying to myself. Oh, that mining carriage is coming in fast. We are getting a lot of... Oh, I swear he better not be flying straight down at us. Maybe we will be switching to the turrets a lot sooner. Because he does look like he's coming in awfully fast. And not getting... Huh. I am very concerned at this point that he's just going to smack into us. We don't have a lot of time, do we? Where would I even put a turret if I was to put... Well, the ship has a artillery on it. Let me make sure it's turned on. Yeah, it's on. Will be probably pretty well defended if it gets close. But my main concern is that if it's falling, it's going to just smash into something, and that will be a problem. But, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's take control of a turret here and see if we can see. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's getting really, really close, and I do not like that. I think we're going to be in combat very, very shortly here. Let's look at the Gatling. Oh, we're already aiming at it. We can't even see it yet. That's going to be a close one. Oh, come on now. That's not good. Yep. He's going to crash. I think no matter what, he's going to crash. Can't even see it yet. How much... Yeah, let me let you have control for a second here. How much artillery weapon... How much artillery... We don't have a lot of artillery shells. Can I make more? Oh, that's uranium. Wait, is this an assault cannon or an artillery? It's artillery. Yeah, let's make a couple more artillery shells. I forget how many shots you get for each one of those. We have uranium. Yeah, would be good. All right. Oh, it wasn't looking up. It was just I think there is a good chance that it is going to overshoot us, but I think it's still going to crash, and we might still shoot at it as it goes by. But let's... It's just barely visible there. Yeah, it's going to overshoot us, but... Okay, I'm gonna actually take all... Whoops, let me sit back down a second here. I'm going to take all weapons and actually turn them off. I think that's all the weapons. Yeah. We're going to turn them off and wait and see if this guy's going to be a problem as he flies past. He's going by. I guess at this moment he's like basically directly above us. Maybe he's not going to crash. Maybe he kind of leveled out. I mean, he's still getting closer. I really want to go get that unknown signal. I would also really like to not piss these guys off just yet. I think we're going to be okay. I probably shouldn't say that just yet, but... Yeah, I think we're probably going to be okay. I don't even know. How heavily armed is a mining carriage? Alright, I think we're going to let it... I think we're going to leave it be, but man, that's awfully close. Let's, let me see if I could look through the turret again. Please don't shoot. Yeah, okay. Does it look like it's flying straight at the ground? Certainly does look like it's flying straight at the ground, doesn't it? I think he's going to crash about 5 kilometers away. The ground is still a ways off. What's going to happen when he gets... Why is he slowing down? Oh, he's gone. Well, that solves that problem, huh? Presumably. He's not cloaked and hiding somewhere and going to show up when I least expect it. Okay, well, let's turn everything back on just in case. Just in case he randomly shows up on my doorstep. That's just weird. All right, we're going to go after this unknown signal here real quick. What do I have on me right now? Bunch of steel. Let's put everything out. How much time we got? 4 minutes, plenty of time. Let's go see what we got. Ooh, some boulders over there. Alright, is this going to be one of those ones that plays jokes on me? I don't know, actually. Joke's on you, though. I didn't get anything. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh. You know, I'll be honest with you, I completely forgot I had the Grabby Hands mod in this world. Anywho, that could have been useful. Where's the side that has the good stuff? No, that's not what I'm doing. There it is. What did we get? Oh, we got a potato. Well, that's kind of disappointing, huh? Bonk. Well, we'll get a couple of little bits, and that'll be about it. It's probably not even worth hanging around for. Yeah, that's good enough. All right, where am I going? That's too bad. I was really hoping for a seed we didn't have already. All right, now here's the real question. Is the... Oh, don't die. Is this seat going to protect me from the sun? No, I didn't think it would. That's fine. Let me go around to this side and put all this stuff away. Did my other crops get done yet? Not yet. What I should probably do at some point is make it so that the broadcast controller can tell you which farm is done. Let me take both of these. Food. Potato. There we go. All right. Why? Oh, yeah. It's not going to tell me about the other ones being done because the status of them being done has not changed. There's still a farm plot ready. So the reason they didn't change is because the status of a farm plot being ready didn't change. Because I didn't pick the potatoes, these things being done didn't trigger it again. Because I didn't... you can use the other setting for not alerting you until all food is done. Or you can do the setting for alerting you when any food is done. So, alright, now we're going to set... Maybe I'll change it to that, actually, so that I don't... plot ready. Custom data. We'll get rid of you. Get rid of you, and then on all crops ready. That's the one we want. Farm plots are ready for harvest. So it'll wait until all of them are done, and then it will alert me about all of them. So we want to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we could also make fill value 18. Let's make a bruiser a bite, just for fun. I don't know why else I'm doing this if not to make stuff. Shepherd's pie. We cannot make this one. We don't have any meat. Any animal meat. We need a mod for cloning meat. If we could make a mod for that, that'd be great. Alright, yeah, we need to get at least one more kind of thing, otherwise we're just going to be stuck with these. I guess maybe I'll make a vodka at some point to help with stuff, but help with radiation. I think vodka takes down the radiation. What do I have? Oh, that's my meal pack. Eat it. So good. Alright. Food. What else did I get? There we go. Alright, we're going to plant these up, and then that'll probably be all of the planting we'll need to do for a bit. There we go. Now we're good. All right, what did I want to do next? I wanted to check in on the miner. That's why I was building a thing out here. I should probably build some walls at some point. So we need to, on that screen, I gotta remember how this works. Do I set this to Pam? Oh, I gotta remember how this works now. Or do I put it in the group? Hold on, I gotta go back to the thing. Oh yeah, that's right. Pam, that's okay. That's right. It's not Pam, it's Pam, because this thing has more than, no, it just has the one screen. That should work. Right? Or do I have to say Pam 0 because it's like a seat? Might have to recompile to get it to show up. No? Unknown lost observer drone. Are you also going to crash on me? All of the commerce stations are actually in space is the problem. Oh, is the miner back? Hang on. No. Where is the miner? I don't see its antenna. Did I turn mine off? Oh, I turned mine off. I should still see its antenna, though. That's concerning. It's concerning that it hasn't been back in a while. Let me go into the food processor and make a vodka VIX. And then, because it will minus 45% radiation over 15 seconds. And we're at 25. So we're going to, actually, what's my, hydrogen's good. All right. We're going to fly out to the miner and see if we could figure out what went wrong with it. The fact that I'm seeing, oh, it's just sitting over here. Is its antenna? Oh, it's not going low enough. Oh no, it's hitting silicon. What's its deal here? Hold on. What is your deal? It's funny how long it can run. Yeah, it's... Oh my god, we have so much silicon. We could probably just tell you to come back, I reckon. Because we don't need more silicon than that. And it was almost full anyway, so let's just tell you to stop. I want to wait till you're done with your stone ejecting. Yeah, it was good. So I guess we kind of missed. The problem was we missed where the silicon was. It was further up. I could move this thing over and tell it to get magnesium. Yeah, that's a good call, Kazigo. Let's, as long as we're here, let's tell it, set up mining job, and then we'll just scooch on over to where the magnesium probably is, which is like right here maybe. Oh, and there's more silicon over here too, so we might still hit it. Let's see. Alright, magnesium seems to be right about here at 48. So what'll probably happen is we'll dig for a little bit, and then it'll just come back with what it's got, because it's already nearly full. So, but magnesium should be right below us, and the mining path should be good. So we just need to make sure we go down at least 37. Let's say... put it at 38, but we'll actually just scooch down a little bit more. That should be okay. Because then it should hopefully hit that magnesium. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna tell it 40. Why not? Alright. Let's see how far we get. Actually, I'm going to tell it to stop. And we're going to fly home with the silicon. And then we could just tell it to fly back out and get the magnesium. That way I don't have to worry about it. And I could keep trying to deal with the... hopefully it'll just drop all of this stuff. Where is the base? Yeah, so the base is 1.7. The antenna is at 1.5, so we should have been able to see it. Oh, show ship name, maybe? Yeah, go get her, Jay. Maybe that's a problem. Oh well, either way. This way I get a free ride back to the base. That's the main thing. We could probably turn off its ore detector. We don't really need to see all that. Alright, then we will tell it to continue the job, but it won't do it until, because the battery's at 26%, so it'll charge up first, then it'll go do it. And in the meantime, I'm going to let's walk over to here and find the ores container and find the silicone. We don't actually call it that. IP cargo 5. We're going to put silicon next. We are not full there. There we go. Yes. Is that all of it? It's all in there now. Okay, good. Refinery is currently working on that. Why did it grab cobalt already and not finish this? Let's do that, and let's put the cobalt... Actually, let's not do that. Let's do this, so that I could start chomping on that silicon there. And we don't need you either. That should be enough iron for a while, I imagine. Let me actually do this. Then it'll do the iron here. And then silicon, because it pulls from the first. It goes in order here, so this one will, these will finish their iron up. Actually, no, let's not do that. No, let's do that. That won't take long. I'm so indecisive. Alright, luckily it's not sunny anymore. What do we want to do for the last, like, 20 minutes of this? Do we want to put some weapons on the base? Should I actually just finish what I was doing down here? Should I actually finish what I was doing with the PAM controller, or should I just not worry about that at the moment? I think that's going to be the correct answer. Let's put you back in here, as well as you. I don't know where you came from. Why can't... Oh, this is ramen. Oh, yeah, that's right. Looks the same. Okay, well, that's cool. I'll have to do that at some point. But you should still... Oh, I can't. What are you? Meal pack unknown. Right-click to consume. And we're going to consume it in a moment. Steel plate. Give me all the steel plate. Alright, let's consume this thing and see what happens. Hunger's going up. Or, down, I guess. Oh, I'm going to go to 100% here, aren't I? Yes, we are. Okay. Alright, then. Let's see. We'll figure out what to do with that junction later. I'm not really worried about it. Actually, let's not figure out what to do with it later because we're going to go off of that junction to get some weapons out the front here. That's what we're going to do with that junction. Along the side, that was an unknown signal, wasn't it? How far away? Or was that an unidentified signal? It doesn't seem to be moving, does it? Oh, it does. It's going to be real close. Okay. Yeah, it's fine like that. That's not fine. This is all good, I think, like this. We'll just... Did I get that one? No. I did. Okay, there it is. Yeah, that unknown signal's coming down right on us, which is good. Because I don't feel like flying out and getting another one at this moment. So close. Okay. Hey, Game Dork, welcome back. Or, I guess you left a different stream that I was on, but welcome to this one. That's so silly. Alright, where's that unknown signal coming down at? Where did it go? Where did it come from? Where did it go? It is right over there. Okay, we'll give it another minute. And we'll put... We could get some little corners in here, can't we? If I had more... Stelios. Can we get any other corners in, or is that really the only one that fits? Might be the only one that fits. No, we can get one right here. Okay. I mean, I guess technically right there as well, but... Yeah, why not? Wait, is that right? No, because it would be... Oh yeah, no, that would be right. Yeah, we should technically have it all the way running down the side here, up to there. So, let's do that. Because why not? Right, I went all the way to the edge with it, didn't I? I did. Only on those sides, though, for some reason. Not on the front and back. Front and back is different. I think that's just because I'm going to run more conveyors front and back. So there we go. That's the bottom. Just a little extra protection there. All right, did that thing hit the ground? It did. Let me run in here and fuel up, and then we'll run out and get the thing. I'm glad you had a good nap, Game Dork. And I'm glad you decided to wake up and join the stream. All right, we're back to 100% pressurized. Things are looking good here. Let's go get that unknown signal. It is right over here. Let's actually put everything away first. So I have room in case there's some goodies. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. You better not do what I think you're going to do. Oh, you're not going to do anything. Okay. Oops. Oh, nothing. Mushroom spores. We got something. We can now maybe make something else. Let's get the good bits out of here. What else do I maybe want out of you? Probably nothing. You don't have any good bits inside of you, I assume. Take that. Alright, that's enough of that. Let's head back. Alright. We don't have any open farm plots at the moment, but we will. And so we are going to put our, for now, we'll put our precious spore inside the food processor. And I'll just put everything else in there. So once we get some potatoes cooked up, we'll start trying to build up a bunch of mushrooms, and then we'll be able to make something, probably. Alright. For the last... What time is it? For the last few minutes here, I'm just going to run some piping out the front here to get some turrets going. And we'll probably just call it a day after that. Let's think about how we want to do this. And why are you here and not in the ores container? Also, let's put the ice. How much ice is not in the appropriate place? That is a lot of ice. Which... Oh, I don't know which cargo... Yeah, okay, good. That's the one that's underneath the thing, because I can't pull from it. It'll be a very long time before we run out of water. So... what did I just say I was going to do? We want to get some... interior plate. I'm going to need more. I think it's interesting in Space Engineers 2, you don't, like, click to queue up. You, like, click the thing, and then there's a slider to set how many you want to queue up. I'm not sure that I like that, to be honest. I'm not sure that I like that more than the just clicking. I mean, it is more precise. I get that, you know, and you don't have to, like, make 100 or whatever, but... Yeah, maybe it'll be moot once they add in whatever the new version of the build planner is, but... you know, it's one of those things. It's not like a deal breaker in any way, shape, or form. It's just, I think I prefer this. Alright, my very convoluted setup down here is going to get more convoluted. Conveyor, pipe, pipe, pipe. Then we need one of these. Actually, I'm going to do what I did on the other side and put an armored one there just to get it to, like, have something else holding it up, basically. A little extra support, and then we'll put that right there. I'll just load it up with the bits that I got and then go get more bits. Yeah, I imagine with 10 plots, a cargo full of ice is going to last me basically this entire playthrough. So... Alright, then we'll go out from here. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Do I want to go just like... So I think what I'm going to end up doing is having it go up. Oh, wait, I can't really do this here. I'll never get the... Oh, darn, I can't do it right there. I'll never get the tool out. The multi-tool. If I do it right there. Okay. I could still do it there. I'll just have to move the multi-tool somewhere else first. So, that's unfortunate. Where will we... Should I just move it to the other side? When we have the dedicated hangar area, these will have a permanent spot. Yeah, I guess this side will be fine. Mag. Plate. Here. Put it right there. That's fine. Probably have those on me. All right, let me move this and then probably just call it a day. Oh, some of my plants are done. Okay, maybe we'll plant some... After I move this, we'll plant some mushrooms, and that'll be that. All right, so we need to set this down. And then go to 5. And disconnect those, back it up. Didn't I turn the ore detectors off? There we go. And then we have to switch you. I'll just turn you off. Back you up. Fly you over to the other side. Oh, this is going to be tight. Not the good kind. Uptight. Okay. Oop, I bonked the thing. Gotta line up a little bit better. Okay. And then should be able... Actually, I'm going to tell it to fly to home position just so that it will be properly aligned where it needs to be. No, this is not on the workshop. I keep saying I'm going to do it, but I'm a liar. Alright, did these things take damage again? Yes, every single time they do. Okay. What about on the bottom? Okay, I think we're good. Alright, let me name this thing. What did I name the other one? I named it drills. Okay. And then we can... don't need it there. Can't really see what I'm doing. Don't need it there. Okay. And... I can get rid of that one. Alright. Let's get our farming situation settled. And then we'll call it a day here. I really like these new doors. Really like the new doors. Alright. These are close to being done. But that's okay. Alright, we're going to pull all these out. And we'll grab our mushrooms and start with just one. Keep the potatoes going in there. Get one mushroom. And mushroom spores. I gotta click on them. There we go. Mushrooms. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. So those are growing real nice. Hopefully. How much water are we consuming? 88 liters per minute. That's not a bad deal there. These grow pretty fast, don't they? Sure seems like they do. Alright, and then our wheat is almost done. Yep. I would say things are looking good. Alright. I'm going to head back to the ship and get to bed. Next time, so the farm is looking good. Next time we will continue. I intended to get a lot further on making the next building here, but that's okay. So the next stream will be... Next stream of Titan will be a week from today on Thursday. And we will attempt to build the next building, which is going to be a office, living space, cryo room, whatever. It'll be the living space. And then the next building after that will be our hangar, where we can start to do stuff. But we'll also have to get some weapons together, some defenses as well, just to make sure that we are protected from this side. Like, oh no, hang on. Please tell me that was the that was the unknown signal exploding. I thought that was another crashed ship, like at the beginning of the stream. Yes, so we will start with getting a couple of weapons going on this side, just because the ship protects us from things coming from this side. There's nothing really protecting us from things coming from this side, so we're going to need to do that. I also do want to get some different paint going on this thing so it doesn't look so samey, but we'll figure that out as well. So that'll be the last bit. And then we'll just, we'll get some magnesium going there. We'll have the building going here, and that'll be that. That'll be the next stream. So that'll be Thursday. The actual next stream is going to be Sunday for designated survivors. DNA should be with me, and we'll be doing that. There's no stream on Friday for the time being. Oh, unknown signal. Nah. Oh, it's like right above us. And not moving, it's in space. The Friday streams are going to be on hold for the foreseeable future. So it'll just be Thursday and Sunday for the time being. And then we'll see if we can add a third day back in later on. But I got to get my streaming setup reconfigured and all that stuff first. So we'll figure it all out. But so Sunday, designated survivors. Thursday, Titan. So all Space Engineers all the time. No Space Engineers 2 for a little bit. I'm going to let the hotfix situation die down, and then we'll probably jump in and do some more Space Engineers 2 at some point soon. But we'll see. So thanks everybody for hanging out. Appreciate it. If you have not liked the stream, please consider liking the stream so that the old algorithm can recommend me to other people who would also enjoy the streams. And if you'd like to get notified when I go live, please consider subscribing. That is free. If you would like to pay a little bit of money, you could become a member, but you don't have to. All I really would need you to do is watch and enjoy. That's really all I need. But likes and subscribes also help. Thanks, everybody. Ooh, okay. Well, good. We'll see you all next time. Have a good night.